Well, we have reached the big 70, so to celebrate let's take a look at a classic game show, Takeshi's Castle. The show first aired between 1986 to 1990 in Japan, but to British audiences it is best known for its 2002 version with Craig Charles narrating over a condensed version of the show. The show features Takeshi Kitano as the Count, who sets up different physical challenges that the players must overcome in order to reach him in his castle. So now that we have the background, we see General Lee introduce himself to the contestants as everyone cheers as the games begin. So let's take a look at a few games. First up we have Knock Knock. Basically they have to get from one side to the other, but only 2 doors in each row are real. It is very funny seeing them run like lemmings into the doors only to discover they are fake and everyone gets crushed. They break down the doors to fall into muddy moats and some fake doors lead to nets. Once they get to the end they have to find a ball in the pit to get through to the next round. It is a fun watch to see everyone rush for victory. The next game is Skipping Stones. A very easy game as they have to cross the river over some stones, but some are fake and sink. It's very funny to see them go so fast and then crash out without seconds. They can't get wet otherwise they are eliminated. The next game is Gridiron. It's a small game of American football as the contestant has to get to the end and score a touchdown. They pull a card at the start of the game to see how many guards they have to face. It may sound simple but it isn't, as they can't drop the ball otherwise they are out. The next game is High Rollers. They have to get over a bunch of spinning logs as they can't fall into the water. It is a very simple game but you won't see me doing it. The logs are not in a straight line, so it does add to the challenge. The next game is Show of Hands. The contestants are dressed as hands as some man shouts out a word as they have to run to the word on the cards on the floor as quickly as possible. It is very funny to see everyone rush to the word as they all jump on each other. The next game is Wipeout. They have to ride a surfboard around the track as they have to jump over a number of things, otherwise they fall into the muddy water. It is very simple but most struggle to even get on the surfboard in the first place. Now it's time for Rice Bowl Downhill. So some men in rainbow ponchos push the contestants down a watery hill in a bowl and they just need to stay in the bowl by the time it hits the water. It is very simple but the impact is where most fail. It's time for Skittles now as they pick a card and that is where they will stand in the grid. They all dress up as Skittles as the 2 men in ponchos roll a big bowling ball down the hill and if the contestants stay standing they are through to the next round. Honeycomb Maze now as they simply have to get through the maze without either falling into the water or getting attacked by the guards. It is a very simple maze but the guards make it much tougher to get round. Next up we have Sumo Rings. So the contestants have to pick a random ball from a box as they then face a range of sumo opponents. The aim of the game is to get the enemy out of the ring before they get you. Some enemies are easier than others. It is funny seeing Spud being knocked down in seconds. So next we have Blueberry Hill. It is like What's the Time Mr. Wolf, where one person is counting away and the contestants have to climb a hill in silly suits. If they get caught moving when the person is looking at them, they get tossed down the hill. They have to get to the top without falling over to get through. So finally we then get to the showdown. The final contestants reach the castle as they get into these strange looking cars with water pistols and they have to take out all the enemy's paper rings to win the game. It is very hard to win this as the bad guys are very good at their aim and often take out the contestants really fast. This time there are no winners. There are many more games we didn't get to look at in this review, but if we looked at all of them then we would be here all day. In conclusion, what is there to say about Takeshi's Castle? It was the best type of Japanese craziness and could be said it was the original Squid Games. It was a very silly game show and Craig Charles was a great voiceover as he made it even funnier. This is a must-watch for sure. So thank you for watching. If you have any TV shows you like to see me do, put them in the comments.